Hey, I'm Kristen.
I'm Kyle.
And we're here with Pop Magic, super special, super exclusive.
Location.
Yes, location filming. We are here in Criss Angel's dressing room with Criss Angel himself.
This guy.
Right
here.
here.
Right there. There I am. Hi.
This is
Hi, everybody.
very rarely seen, the inside of his dressing room.
Black room.
Yeah.
The
Black
black
room.
room.
Yeah.
The black room.
My apartment's better. Hold on.
Okay, Kyle, we said be cool.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, first question. Ignore him. So we were just doing some research and we looked into Newsweek magazine, which apparently you've brought in over what, like $150 million just from Believe alone. Can you talk about this empire that you've built? And I mean, I know it's like obviously not 2 seconds.
Well, I borrow some money too.
Yes, you can have the watch. The truth is I honestly don't really get caught up in numbers and stuff like that. I try to be true to myself as an artist, as a human being, and I try to put things out that I would like to see and that I think people will connect to. And I've been very blessed to have, literally fans all over the world, loyal fans that, really enjoy what I do, and they've given me the opportunity to do what I love to do. And when you love to do something and you're passionate about it, success comes. Financially and artistically.
I mean, obviously you've got so many projects going on. Like, what's your goal-setting process? How do you determine what you want to do next?
I just I've been so blessed to have the success I have that for me I always want to give back, and I want to try to inspire others. And when you don't have a lot and then you get a lot, you realize that having things, it doesn't really have the significant value that I think that it will, and then you realize that you kind of are left empty. And for me, it's really about challenging myself and doing things that I'm passionate about, trying to help people in the process of it, and creating a win-win situation. But I'm about being diverse, and with you guys, with Pop Magic, the future of magic, and having obviously magicplace.com and my live show, my television shows, and all sorts of products out in the mass market. It's a little bit about what I like to do, and about putting out quality and never compromising your integrity for anything, and I never do.
Very cool. Now, obviously, Criss, with Mind Freak and Believe, your magic's very distinct. It's you are who you are when you perform magic. And in previous interviews on magicplace.com, you've talked about like the garbage bag test. But how do you create magic? Where do you draw inspiration from to create all the illusions in your show and on TV?
What makes it Criss Angel?
Well, I think what makes it Criss Angel is Criss Angel. I think that's the most important thing, part of it. And I think people that are watching this that aspire to be an artist, it's really about making it your own. The trick doesn't make the magician makes the trick. And I think you have to have great material, of course, but it's more important about how you connect with the public, utilizing that material as a vehicle to make that connection. And so for me, it's really about what is it that what kind of moment do I want to create? It's what do I want the audience to feel? And for me, it's more about the magic of emotion and that connection, as opposed to the actual magic as in the enigma, the puzzle. That doesn't matter to me. It's about connecting to people and doing that through magic. And so, depending upon the moment, depending upon the venue, that really kind of dictates what kind of magic I'm going to create.
And what is it then that built that Criss Angel personality? What was kind of your process to become who you are now? Because again, it's the magician that makes the trick.
Yeah, I think it's just being true to yourself. When I was a kid, I was very much inspired by certain things. Everything from Dolly to Fellini to MTV. So I allowed myself to be a sponge to absorb all that, and then kind of spew it out in my own perverted interpretation, if you will. And that's really kind of like this hybrid between rock, rap, magic, and it's just I can do pretty much whatever I want, because I've allowed the public to know that I'm not just a caricature of the Mind Freak. I'm somebody that does many different things that are very diverse and different, and so I'm able to have that creative freedom. So I'm always trying different things, but it's a process of evolution, that takes time while you're on the journey to find out who you are, what you are, and how you want to, put yourself out there.
Very cool.
What is your, you know, what is the image that you're creating for people?
Like a nerd.
That comes naturally for you, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it.
That's good, but that's cool, and you know that, and you work with that, and you're incredibly clever because you understand your character. You're very welcome.
Now, I don't know. I mean, obviously, in the past, like myself, I've made many mistakes, like buying a sweater. How have you? I mean, you've made mistakes in the past, you know, like Perez Hilton and you know that sort of thing. How is the journey of recovering from those mistakes, getting back to fans that you may have like maybe lost, or making yourself look the same in the public's eye? Like,
well, I don't really get caught up in anything except being true to myself. And as a person who wants to be true as an artist and as a human being, I want to be the best that I can be. Right? So we all grow, and if you have that spirit and that desire to grow as a human being and as an artist, that process will happen to the day you die or the last day that you ever perform. So for me, it's about learning from my mistakes, being man enough to acknowledge them, and to move forward in a positive form, and to try to, you know, really. The only things that are important in life are love, health, and happiness. It's the things that you can't buy. You know, love is such a big thing and such an important thing. And I think I've matured a lot as an artist and as a person. And it's amazing because, you know, Perez and I recently got together and had a fantastic time. And he actually kissed me right over here, and I kissed him right over there. And he, no, I can't talk about that. But no, Perez is a good guy, and you know, he acknowledged to me that he's, you know, evolved and matured, and you know what he used to do and what he's doing now is you know 180 degrees completely different. And so I think as people, we all have to acknowledge and develop and evolve. And I think being under the microscope as I am, you know, it's just very public when things happen. But, you know, just got to be real.
Definitely.
Now, don't go away, because when we come back, Criss is going to expose his secrets to success to ladies and...
Spandex pants.
Oh, we'll get there. MagicPlays.com.
I hired these guys?
It's on.
Really?
Magic.